Hi, welcome to day number 40 of 40 days of training videos. And I thought I'd do something a little bit different today. I'm going to introduce you to my trainer. And on day 7, I told you about morning pages. And I've been doing them for over 20 years, and it's been a wonderful thing in my life. But I never told you the whole story. So as I started doing morning pages, I did tell you that this is where I learned how to talk to God and how to hear from God. And so I thought I'd share a little bit about that story with you because it's been what changed my life, honestly. So uh, when I first started doing them, I would write, the 3 pages that you would normally write, and then I would read something of a book, and I told you about that. And it would always directly relate to what I had been commiserating about in my journal. And then things started to shift a little bit, and I kept getting this impression. And I know people say, oh, God spoke to me, or I didn't hear any audible voices, but there's this distinct impression that I was getting, and it kept asking, are you ready yet? Are you ready yet? Are you ready yet? And every day I would hear this, are you ready yet? And I didn't understand. And I kept asking in my journal, I don't understand. Ready for what? And, I just kept going at it, and I just kept hearing, are you ready yet? Are you ready yet? And at some point, I just started kind of talking back and saying, ready for what? I understand this is God talking, but I've gone to church. I was baptized as a baby. All of this stuff. I've done all these things. So ready for what? What is it that you want? And then came this impression: I want you to surrender your life, and that was very scary, and I was not ready for that. And I said, no, I don't want to surrender my life. I'm completely capable of running my own life. And then I got the impression of God saying, really? And it was almost like a flashback reel of my life and everything that I wanted or thought I wanted and how it ended up. And none of it was what I wanted. And from jobs to just life issues, nothing was the way I wanted it. And that was what I was commiserating about in my journal this whole time, that nothing was the way I wanted it. And finally, I said reluctantly, okay. And it was after having the impression of seeing this whole life, kind of my life laid out before me, and all of the things that I thought I wanted not being what I truly wanted. And then I had the impression of God saying to me, I love you way more than you could ever love yourself. And that was what gave me the strength to finally surrender. And after that, things changed. Now, I thought that as soon as I surrendered, I was going to be on the next boat to India because I had no clue what that surrender looked like other than I wasn't driving anymore. And so, yeah, life changed a lot after that. I told you this is where I learned I wanted to be a personal trainer. This is where that was revealed to me through these pages. And it was very different than I thought. And it has continued to be very different. And some people that are Facebook friends of mine knew me more than 20 years ago, and they could testify to what kind of life I used to live. So the fact that I am a personal trainer is almost a comedy, because if there was something harmful that you could do to your body, I did it. And so, being a personal trainer now and teaching people how to take care of their bodies is really almost comical, but it is a testament to the fact that this was not necessarily the life that I was headed for. But this is the life that I got, and And every day now since then, I still come to this chair every single morning, and this is where I come to God and say, I don't have a clue, and show me. And that's why I said I wanted to introduce you to my trainer, because my trainer has been what the Bible calls the Holy Spirit, or the counselor. Um, this this trainer not only teaches you how to live, but gives you the strength to do it. And I thought I would be remiss in this whole video series if I didn't just testify to that and say, this is where I get everything. I have nothing without this. I have nothing to share. So this is where I start my day. This is where I feel that grace. And, some people may be watching this going, oh my gosh, he's getting all religious. And this is so not about religion. The way I lived before was about religion. Religion is trying to get to God, trying to do something to get to God. And this is totally different. This is all about grace. This is about knowing that it's not me. It is totally God. And I think on Good Friday, this is the best time to talk about this. This is where it all came from. This is where I learned the cost and what Good Friday is all about. And the cross and the death on the cross and what Jesus paid for me to be able to have this freedom and this life is incredible. And I want to share my story with you, and I wanted to share my love with you. I hope that you have gotten something out of these 40 days of videos, and I hope that this makes sense to you. If it does, great. If it doesn't, I get it. But this is my story, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you for watching and participating, and if it's been helpful, I am very grateful. And I will talk to you later. I will be doing more training videos, but not every day. This was a big undertaking, but I'm glad that if you got something out of it, I hope you use it. And I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching, and happy Easter.